everyone, let's go wedding dress shopping. So I took this video about a year ago, and basically in this intro I'm just talking about how I really wanted to find a Maria Fabbrini dress and how I couldn't find it anywhere, and luckily I found one boutique here in Chicago that sells Maria Fabbrini dresses. This dress designer is pretty rare. They only sell it at about like 5 boutiques in the US, so I got really lucky in finding it here in Chicago. But anyways, let's just jump right into the video. I think today might be the day, but we don't know. I don't know. I'm just really scared that I'm overhyping this day up because I just have really good vibes. I have really good feelings. I don't know, this is kind of how I felt when I met my fiance, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. So I'll see you guys when I get to the store. Hi! I got my jacket from Abercrombie & Fitch. I haven't shopped there in forever. It's really warm, and then I have this men's shirt that I thrifted, this silk sleeve shirt that I thrifted, and then I got a bride pearl necklace, and then a pearl necklace I got from my quinceañera, and then pearl earrings that one of my cousins got me for my graduation. Okay, so we finally made it to LBR Bridal, and my only critique about this store is that they get mad if you're late. So don't be late because you might get some attitude. But anyways, so I am trying on this dress. This isn't my actual wedding dress. It just looks pretty similar to it. It's just one of the dresses that looks really similar to the Maria Fabbrini dress that I wanted to try on. So she just wanted me to get this one out of the way. And here you can see that I am trying on an overskirt because I wanted something really simplistic, but I also wanted something with a little bit more pizzazz for the ceremonies. So we're just trying out different overskirts. I really loved this overskirt. I just loved how it gave me like that burlesque can dancer, French dancer vibes, but it was just so expensive because the skirt ultimately was too short and I needed about like 4 feet, like a 4 foot longer train, and it was just way too much money. But I think now we're actually getting into the dress that I will eventually end up purchasing. Alright, so the moment you've been waiting for, my wedding dress. This is the Maria Fabbrini that I literally have been waiting to try on. Tell me how I found this designer. I have no clue. I just like looked up simplistic, elegant, white bridal dress, and Maria Fabbrini came through. So now let's get into the story behind this dress. So I was literally about to buy this dress. The salon quoted me $5,000 for the dress, and I still needed to pay for alterations on top of it. I really wanted this dress. So what did I do? I went online to try to find it on Still White. I have no clue how this ended up happening. I found the same exact dress on Still White. So the person who previously owned the dress that I ultimately bought, she got pregnant and she was never able to actually wear the dress. So it was an unaltered, perfect new ivory Maria Fabbrini dress. Like, I don't know how I was so lucky. And when I messaged her, she told me that somebody else had already asked to buy the dress, and I was like, no. I was like, I'll buy it right now, like I'll give you cash right now. And she said, just give me a couple hours to see if this other person responds. Thankfully, that person never responded. So the part that I actually liked about buying it on Still White and buying it off of somebody else instead of from the boutique itself is that I felt like I was actually doing something for the environment. So what some of you guys may not know is that I actually have a green page. I have a sustainable green page on Instagram. It's at Sarah Stays Green. On that page, I just talk about my journey on trying to live a more sustainable lifestyle, trying to grow my own vegetables. I even tried to compost as well. I failed epically, but I'm gonna try again. And then I thrift a lot of my clothes as well. So I just feel like it's my job and my part in trying to create a more sustainable lifestyle, a more green earth. So in law school, I wrote a paper about recycling and the impacts of fast fashion on the world and how it's really detrimental to society and how we're just filling up landfills and it's really bad for the environment. So I just felt like morally it just was more in line with my beliefs. So that's why I went with purchasing my dress secondhand instead of buying it from the boutique. There was other things that I ended up buying a secondhand or from Goodwill, like my wedding shoes. I had 2 pairs of wedding shoes. One pair I thrifted from the thrift store, and some of the wedding decor that was at my wedding I also thrifted. But anyways, let's get back to the dress. One of the bad things about Still White is how hard it is to pay for the dress online. So you end up having to pay through PayPal, and I don't know about anybody else's account, but there was a hold on mine because it was over $1,000. So it took about like 3 days for the payment to go through, but once it did, she shipped the dress via UPS and there was a tracker, so everything was really safe. And then another thing, and very weird too as well, is that she was in-house counsel for one of the brands that the law firm I used to work at represents. So I wasn't scared that I was going to get ripped off or end up getting like a gray dress or anything like that. It was a really good experience for me, and I highly recommend Still White if you haven't used it or if you're thinking about using it. Now for the part that shocked me. Wedding dress alterations. I had no clue how much wedding dress alterations would be, especially because I had a very plain satin dress. Like, there wasn't any lace, but the alterations and the bridal dress almost ended up being the same price, to give you a point of view. What I really liked about Fifi is how informative she was and how she walks you through the entire process and how different alterations are going to change the look of the dress. So I really like that about her. But anyhow, that's it for the alterations portion of this video. Let's get into the next part.
A few moments later.
Oh my god, guess what came in the mail today? My veil came in. Oh my god, I want to open it so bad. I'm like so scared because I don't have a lot of time, and if this veil doesn't work, I'm screwed. All right, so there was a little tear in the bag. I hope my fiance didn't open it. This is supposed to be a surprise. So I'm opening it up right now. I saw a glance at the lace. I think it's a winner. Like, I think it's gonna work. I'm super excited. Let me see. I don't want to cut it, so I'm going really slow. Oh my god. No way. I'm literally like, I'm obsessed. Look at, I'm like literally savoring this moment. I haven't even officially like opened it fully up. I don't even know if it's the right length or anything, but so far it looks amazing. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my god, I like can't believe everything's coming to life. Like, everything's coming together. Like, I found my sister's dress today and then the veil came in. Like, I was so worried about it. My heart is racing. It's perfect. Oh my friends are literally asking me, they're like, they want to see it already, and part of me is like, I don't want to show it yet. Like, it's so pretty. Now for the grand reveal.
Can I hear a little commotion for the dress? A little bit?